Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Thank you for joining me. I hope you guys are having a great week. Today is Thursday, and I'm getting quite excited. We have the Silver Forum raffle that's going to be happening very, very soon. And I thought I'd share everything, considering that the raffle, as you guys already know, or should know by now, is in relation to the veterans of wars. It's for the Poppy Appeal. So this is the actual prize that I'm giving away during that. But as you can see in the background here, and let's see here if I can zoom in a bit for you. Yeah, and I have everything wrapped up because I don't really want to have details out, but that's not mine. Well, it is mine, but it isn't. That's my grandfather's. And of course, obviously, I don't want the name and details, but there are close-up pictures. Later, it will show you that it's a Mark 7. It's made of nickel sterling. I believe this must have some kind of copper as well for the gold insignia. And you can see that because there's some tarnishing on it. That's very copper indicative of that. But what do I have for you today? What can I show you besides, of course, well, the lovely items, that I am remembering. So not just the British Legion, or, the fact that there's poppy.org, etc., etc. Well, I have a few items. And the first one, it's not silver, but it is bizarre, is this little monkey. Right, well, anyone with a keen eye can spot that something is amiss. And I'll explain this in a second, why. And I should have got or grabbed another one. You can notice that there's an acorn mark here, and part of whatever, and you can also see like the pine bits, where they should actually be meeting up with the center part. So you have that acorn and that. Now, what's really bizarre is, I've researched this, and I've also really gone into it and looked extremely hard for tooling marks. Initially, I thought, because these apparently press in and out, I'm desperately trying to see if someone was just playing around and has completely devalued it, but I can't see any marks. Even under magnification, I can't see any marks to indicate that this was a deliberate attempt to fool anyone. I'm actually thinking that, and I'm looking at the sides as well, the outsides, to see if anyone's, messed with it, played with it, you name it. A lot of these have come with the centers out and so forth. But yeah, I'm quite curious. I want to show this again because I want to show you. See just there, kind of like here, where it goes on the inner side of this, whatever you want to call it, shiny silver-like, but it's kind of a round, continuous mark, but you can see it there as well, just there. It's like a line there, it goes up. But then I don't see any damage to the queen or anything else. I'm trying to get the light just right to show you. But I'd be curious to know, what do you guys think? Has someone played a trick? I could assure you that A, it was not me. if it was. B, it's now in my collection because I think it's freaking awesome. But yeah, I'm really curious. It's just a bit of bizarre history, shall we say, for now. Another thing, since I brought up my grandfather and everything else, well, I have in front of you here something very old, and I've kept it here, and I'm hopefully no parts are going to come flying out. This is something that, I'm just going to do it from here first. My very, very, very first watch as a kid. I do have some bits, there are a couple of tiny parts, but I reckon it needs an entire inner bit. But what's really cool about it, I'm just going to be really careful, is that, I don't know if it's showing up properly or not on camera, but let's see if I can zoom in. See the football here in front of Wilson, which goes around. That's on the second hand. And you get a football player. But this is my very first watch that I ever had as a kid. So, I mean, this is very, very old indeed. In fact, I still have, I mean, I have the backing as well, but this is the backing. I don't know if it's going to show up on here. No, probably won't. But yeah, I'm still looking for someone to actually just swap out an inside casing for me, or mechanism, but keep the outside so that it's still normal. Because I think that'll be kind of cool. I've kept it all these years, and I really would like to see it running again as it should. And to be brutally honest with you, back in the 70s, 80s, whatever, somewhere around that era when I was just a very little boy, and I was given it, yeah, it was probably just a cheap throwaway type thing, but I've kept it all these years. It still means a lot to me, and hopefully someone can help out. On the final note, before I remind you again to head over to the Silver Forum, which I've just done, so you can get your tickets before they run out. And there's loads and loads of prizes. I just like to let you know that here's my latest edition of pens that I have made. This is a maple burl, and it is platinum plated with gold plated titanium. God, to say that quick. And you simply unscrew very gently, obviously, because of the threadings. And then you have here a lovely pen, which is absolutely lovely to hold and write with. What do you think about that? So this is going up on the Silver Forum. Would help if I can actually see what I'm doing. Hold on, there we go. Just had to peek over. This is going up on the Silver Forum. And it'll go on to my usual swap type thing where basically it's open to anyone. And what you'll do is you'll just offer me, well, I'll send this out via shipping. You pay the shipping costs, I send it out. And once you're happy, you send me over however much you think it's worth in junk silver, i.e. 999, milky as heck if you like, silver, so that I can smelt it down to keep my furnace nice and busy, my kiln nice and busy. But again, please head over to the Silver Forum. This is the very first pour that's come out perfect, so to speak. The one I'm actually happy with. This is the very first one, by the way, that I've ever done, and you've seen this before. And this one here has that little bit where it's missed. Unlike the the foreign one, if you turn it over, it's actually, it follows the right way around, because it's still, this is going to be how my bars are treated. But yeah, this is over 2.5 grams, and this is bar number 001. And again, I'm just waiting to get it hallmarked, along with many others in the background, as you can see. And there's even more, but they're still waiting for stamping and cleaning up, etc. So anyway, if you've enjoyed this, which I hope you have, please give me a like. Remember to hit that subscribe button, and the bell, which I found out from a couple of friends. For some reason, they've had it off. And I was wondering why I never heard from them. So anyway, yeah, make sure that you hit that bell, please. Or check that the bell's hit, so you can get updated onto what videos I'm doing next. And please stick around, because I do have a couple of photos of my grandfather's ID. But just up close bits of markings here and there. And again, please let me know what you think about this £1 coin, because I just find it fascinating. And if you could help out with the watch, even better. Well, have a great day, guys, and I will speak with you later. Until then, bye.